This weekend, you and your Valentine are invited to a heartwarming romantic comedy at the Abilene Community Theatre. Here to tell us about their next play, Butterflies Are Free, are Penny Ferris and Martha Strauss. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining me. Okay, so Butterflies Are Free. Tell me all about this next show that you guys have coming up.
So, I'm Marcia Strawn. I'm playing Mrs. Baker. She is the mother of the main character, Don Baker, who is a blind young man in his early 20s. This play was written in the 70s, and this is our 70th season, so all of the shows during this season were written in the 1970s. This play was also a movie that came out in the 70s, won several awards, and I really look at this play as kind of a coming of age, and not just a young person's coming of age, as you might imagine. I play the mother who's very protective of her son and wants all the best for him, and meets Penny's character as part of that process. So yeah.
Yeah, I play Jill Tanner. She's a 19-year-old kind of hippie, free spirit, very much goes where she wants to go. She's new to New York, and she lives next door to Don Baker, her son, and she kind of bursts into his life and in her own way kind of falls in love with him in the course of a day. And it's to do with like music and how they talk about their childhood, and it's kind of, she has an issue of staying around, and she kind of has to fight that between having to go what's comfortable by leaving or staying there with this man that she's fallen in love with.
So such a sweet story for sure. You were telling me a little bit before the show that this is actually a very small cast. What has that been like working with such an intimate group?
Yeah, there's only 4 characters in this play, and it's really been marvelous. I've personally have been in several shows at ACT of shows with different sizes of casts, and I know Penny's been in a lot of shows around town and at McMurray, and the small intimate cast, it's a small crew as well, and it's really been quite lovely. You know, I've known the director for a long time, and so it's really been a thrill to kind of watch him work his craft in this show. Yeah.
I've only been in the McMurray shows around here. This is my first ACT show, and everyone is so amazing and so kind, and I was just opened with welcome arms, and it was really nice.
Well, it sounds so special for sure. Now I know that this is, you know, a romantic comedy, but what age range would you say that this is more geared to?
So I would say it would probably get a maybe PG-13 rating. There is some adult content. There's not nudity. There is some language, but it's pretty generally wholesome, except for a few small issues like that, and sometimes this is called the first Hallmark movie because of the themes and the growth that happens with this plot. So I would say, you know, the ratings have changed over the years. What's PG-13 now would have been R a while back, and it's definitely not R-rated. Yeah.
All right, well, it sounds absolutely lovely and perfect for the season of love as well. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and break a leg when you open this show. And if you would like to come see Butterflies Are Free, it'll be at the Abilene Community Theatre, located at 809 Barrow Street. The play runs this weekend and next, with Friday and Saturday shows beginning at 7:30. And there will be Sunday matinees on February the 16th and the 23rd at 2 p.m. And if you're interested to celebrate the Abilene Community Theater's 70th birthday, a ceremony will be held during intermission of the Friday, February 21st performance, and we'll have all of those details on our website, bigcountryhomepage.com. Still to come on KTAB for you, if you're looking to buy a home, you might be in luck. A look at the Abilene housing market is up